Biden's plan calls for raising taxes by over $6 trillion. Congratulations, everybody. I gave you the largest tax cut in the history of our country. And by the way, we took in much more revenue because of that. But he wants to raise your taxes by quadruple, a tax hike that would be the biggest tax hike in the history of our country. That's what he wants to do. I will make the Trump tax cuts permanent. He wants to end them. I gave you the biggest tax cuts in the history of our country. I gave you the biggest regulation cuts in the history. That's why you had the biggest job numbers we've ever had. I'll also pass the Trump Reciprocal Trade Act. You know what that is? When a country charges us a tax, we say, oh, what is it, 100% good? We're charging them the same tax, okay? Reciprocal. It's reciprocal. So if China's charging us a $100 tariff, we charge them a $100 tariff. It's quite simple, actually. It's basically saying, you screw us and we screw you. And you know what's going to end? You know what's going to end up? They'll drop it. Everybody drops it. You know, let's forget the bookkeeping, right? But no, we were treated very unfairly by virtually every country. We did so much. I renegotiated the deals with South Korea. I renegotiated the deals with Japan. I made them so much better with Abe, who's an incredible guy. He was assassinated. But Shinzo Abe was an incredible guy, one of my really good friends. He was great. But I came to him, I remember, because Japan took such advantage of us, and I came to him, I said, Shinzo, it's not working. It's so unfair. I mean, it's so one-sided. He goes, I know. I was waiting for you to come see me. I said, didn't anybody else? He said, nobody ever came to see us. I can't believe we got away with it for so many years. They expect it. And we renegotiated the deal. It didn't take that long. We got a great deal out of it. And as tariffs on foreign countries go up, taxes on American workers and families will come down. They'll come down very dramatically. It will almost solve our budget deficit. So the Reciprocal Trade Act, let's say it's 10%, let's say it's 15%. This will go a long way. All these countries, they want to do business in the United States. It's an honor to do business in it. We have to bring that back. For them to come in and take advantage of our country, it's an honor. You should have to pay for that. For them to come in and take our jobs, take our money, and take everything out of our country, the guts out of our country, for them to manufacture cars and send them in so that we don't manufacture cars. So the Reciprocal Trade Act, it's very simple. They got to pay. So if they pay 10% or 15%, I don't believe it's going to affect the business that much. But it's so much money that would be coming into our country that it will largely knock out deficits to a large extent. The deficit will be wiped out overnight. And I think they'll be doing almost the same business. The only difference is that they won't make quite as much money, because right now they're making so much money. In the case of China, they've rebuilt military to rival our military with the kind of money, $500 billion a year, that they take out. So we don't want that to happen. The only ones who hate it are the globalists, because basically they hate America. Globalists, I think, really believe it. And that's plenty of Republicans, although it seems to be a dying breed within the Republican, because Republican is mostly MAGA. MAGA. Make America great again. Globalist. Now, the globalists, I think they're on respirators. They're a dying breed, I think. I hope. They are not good for our country. It's no wonder Joe Biden and his thugs are so desperate to stop us. They know that we are the only ones